Hi, I thought I'd just do a quick fun video taking a look at some of the most expensive components you can get. This came about because I was doing some searching for an upcoming video on Digikey here, and I just, I don't know, I goofed up the search somehow, and it was just showing all these expensive voltage regulators and stuff, and going, what's going on here? So I thought it'd be interesting to actually look at like some of the most expensive parts we can get on Digikey here. There's obviously other sites, but we'll just use Digikey. Now, this one actually came about because, yeah, as I said, like I was just searching for voltage references, right? And then all of a sudden I must have goofed it, and then like all these weird microchip ones came up, like $43, $38, $40, $103 for a 7805 voltage regulator and stuff like that. So I thought, you know, like I've occasionally done this before, like just for kicks. I've like sorted by the most expensive parts. So I thought we'd go through a couple of categories and just find the most expensive parts we can. So here we go. I'm in voltage regulators here, and I've sorted by price. The most expensive voltage regulator on Digikey is this bad boy at $1,653. Wow. And none of this component shortage rubbish. They got 1,260 of these bad boys at the Texas Instruments factory. You can order these, right? And then we've got the next most expensive, 721. These are all Yankee. Am I in Yankee bucks here? Yep, I'm in Yankee bucks. That's from Rochester Electronics. They're like a parts broker kind of thing. I like Digikey have like done deals with like parts brokers and stuff now and stuff like that. Yeah, so I think Rochester Electronics was one of the ones they partnered with. So I'm not sure if that actually comes from Digikey stock or not. Probably does. It's got a Digikey part number, I guess. Anyway, yeah, let's have a look at this bad boy. So here's the $1,653 voltage regulator. Here it is here. It's an ultra low. You'd want to be ultra low dropout for $1,600. Look at this low noise, 20 microvolts RMS. Okay, it's a very nice voltage regulator. Why is it $1,600? Well, it's obscure. It's probably, yeah, supports harsh environment applications, available in extreme temperature range. Look at 210 degrees C range. Yeah, so these are used in military and satellite and all that sort of stuff, where like $1,600 for one part, for one satellite, for example, that's, you know, going to Saturn or something, it makes no difference how much it costs. So, you know, that obviously space grade might be different, but right, and military grade, does it actually have military grade? Often they'll have like it'll be, yeah, mil standard down here. So you can see that this SG one down here, for example, $302, that's, you know, it meets mil standard whatever. So that's like a micro semi. It's just like a 117. Like a LM317, 117 is like the military equivalent to the 317 basically, and it's basically, yeah, it's an LM317 voltage regulator, but you know, it's available in all these mil standards and stuff like that. So that's why yeah, you got to pay all that sort of coin for that. But look at this, hermetically sealed, welded ceramic package with the gold wank on it. Oh, this is absolutely, oh, beautiful. Look at this. That's easily worth $675. That's from Honeywell Aerospace. And look, this is like a 7805 voltage regulator. But it's from Honeywell, and it's once again, it's one of their high temperature products. This is why it's so expensive. You know, up to 225. But it's basically for you know, down hole wells that can get like really hot down environments down there and stuff like that, like for inside nuclear reactors and inside, you know, like inside combustion engines and stuff like that. If you need a really high temperature in, you know, a package, then yeah, you're gonna pay like from Digikey here, like $600 or whatever. No, it's not just a 7805. So yeah, like it's pretty specialized, but it's basically gonna, like, I think just operate like a 7805, although it is a 4-lead jobby, but you know, it's just a linear voltage regulator, right? But that's why it's so pricey. So there you go. There's some, look, dip package here, LM72, classic LM723. Oh my goodness, $276. Are you kidding me? This is not some weird military standard or something. This is just looks like a bog standard LM723. But, you know, if you needed that exact part number there you go. That's why. Look, space grade. $276. So the space grade has that specific part number. But if you open up the data sheet, it's just looks like the normal data sheet. Nothing about F space. Is there anything else? Military aerospace specified requirements? Nope. It's just a regular data sheet. But as you can see there, like it's got very specific part numbers and stuff like that. And it's Gen SP space grade. So yeah, it's just a space grade LM723, and then you've got like weird, ceramic packages like this. This is military grade and stuff like that. $136. But goodness, what is that? You got what is that? I don't know what weird custom holder that is. Immediate look. Digikey have a stock of 25 of these, and you get 1,500 at the factory. Goodness. Once again, ultra low power, 100 milliamp dropout, linear regulate, extended product. You know, they probably like guarantee you can buy, once again, 210 degrees Celsius and controlled baseline, you know, like, which, controlled specs and stuff like that. But basically, they've engineered this ultra low dropout regular, you know, once again, downhole drilling, high temperature environments, stuff like that. So, you know, I guess this video, I might title it the exotic, the world of exotic components or something like that, perhaps. Anyway, that's just voltage regulators, and you can go check out these for yourself. Sorting by price is always a really schmick way to find like really obscure parts like this. All right, let's go for practically the most expensive parts that you can buy, which are FPGAs, the high-end FPGAs. And Digikey aren't going to carry them all. So we'll go into FPGAs here and we'll sort by price, shall we? Get ready for it. Hold your breath. 150. That's not $115. That's $115,000. 115,000. Obviously, they don't hold them in stock. And just imagine the shelf. First one that they have in stock, $21,000 for a Xilinx jobby. Anyway, once again, Rochester Electronics. 21,000 is the most expensive one that they have in stock. So imagine they've got one of them. So imagine having to go and pick. You know, you're working at Digikey, you've got to go pick that one part off the shelf, and you've probably got your order there, and you know how much it costs, and you go, this is probably almost what I make in a year or so. I don't know how much people at Digikey make in Thief River Falls there. Hi to any viewers in Thief River Falls. But 21,000. But 115,000 is the most expensive FPGA, and that's it's a Vertex Ultra Scale. Okay, so that's more than the Stratix. So yeah, I mean, you're just going to get the Ultra Scale data sheet. You're just going to get the generic stuff, and they're available in tons of different configurations. So we won't go into it, but yeah, there you go. That's probably, I would guess, the most expensive part on Digikey would be that Xilinx Ultra Scale Vertex part. Absolutely incredible. Can we just search integrated circuits like this? Because I don't think so. I don't think you can. No, you've got to choose a category before you can actually go in and like search by price. So unfortunately, we can't. If you can better that, if you can beat that $115,000 part on Digikey, leave it in the comments down below. But this is great stuff. What's the next category? Special purpose audio. Do we have any audio wankery in here? Let's go. $183 for once again, that's from Rochester. Yeah, they're probably taking their margin on top. Audio signal processor. Ooh, that's a pain in the ass little BGA package, isn't it? Done like that. Oh, there you go. That's like a real old school Intel Pixel processor. Wow, what would be the date on that? Yeah, 93. That's an old like scanned data sheet. There you go. But they still have Digikey still have, they probably had them since the 90s, 2060. Oh, sorry, Rochester Electronics have them. They, once again, it's a company that specializes in, hard to get parts and stuff like that. But they've got 2,000 of them for $183 a pop. Maybe I do. Good luck. You know, you might sell one in the next decade. Yeah, I think, yeah, these are all like really specialized Rochester electronic parts, like an ultrasound VGA, for example. So, you know, an ultrasound processor, an interpolation filter, numerically constant oscillator. What? We got an oscillator? Oh man, yeah, once they added this Rochester stuff, we're getting all these obscure IC voice processor, right? These are probably all ancient stuff. This one, though, comes directly from, yeah, this is a last time buy. So, yeah, good luck. Yep, Snap Up 8. If you've designed this into your product, this bad boy, hit me with your rhythm chip. Hit me. Hit me. A pre-configured DSP system for hearing aids. Ooh, what's the most expensive ADC or DAC? Let's find out, shall we? Sort by price. Come on. $5,763 for this bad boy. Analog Devices, they've got none in stock. Oh, look at this, $5,000. They've got 10 in stock from Rochester. I probably should look this up, but I do wonder if Rochester actually have like just given all their stock to Digikey, or whether or not if you order it on Digikey, then Rochester will then ship it to Digikey and then they'll reship it or whatever. I don't know how that works. I've never ordered anything from Rochester through Digikey. Let us know in the comments down below if you have. What do we get for $5,000? Once again, it looks like an older data sheet. So you get it, yeah, 12 and 14-bit hybrid synchro resolvers for stuff like that. Probably used in some, you know, obscure bit of in industrial kit or something like that. And if you need a replacement, you need a replacement. You're going to pay your $5,000 for the chip because, well, you just need to get your production line back up and running or something like that. So, you know, people do actually buy these things. But, yeah, I don't think they're at danger of selling out all 10 anytime soon. I don't know. Someone might do a last buy, you know. And this bad boy here looks important. Like, that's probably designed into some synchro resolver. I was going to say it's probably designed into, yeah, some gimbal gyro control, some military servo control system. So it's on, you know, some, you know, an F-15 jet or something like that. And it's they've designed it in. And, well, you know, yep, they'll pay the money. I do want to know what the most expensive DSP is. Thank you very much. $7,700. Yeah, that's like an old school ADSP one. Yeah, I won't bore you with the data sheet. I've probably even showed that on various teardowns and stuff like that. But yep. Aha, I think it's a marketplace product. If we exclude the marketplace product, I think the Rochester ones are going to go bye-bye. So, yep, it's gone bye-bye. But Analog Devices, they got non-stock. You can't get it, even if you can order it. You know, what would be the lead time on that? Do they even give you a lead time? 13 weeks, I guess, if you order that from Analog Devices. Will they deliver in 13 weeks? Don't know. I do want to know what the most expensive microcontroller is. Come on. Everyone's going to leave the joke down below of STM32s because you can't get them, right? Unobtainium. So let's go. Let's see. It's an 80 mega. An 80 mega 64. This used to be cheap as chips. $3,372. Like, I can understand like this obscure TI one here, perhaps, but that's an 80 mega S. So what's a mega S64? I don't know. I don't know what variant that is, but come on. I mean, you got to order 5 of them. So you got to order 15 grand worth before you can get your AVR processor. Oh, this is good stuff. Like, yeah, so you can understand these obscure ones. Once again, Rochester Electronics, like if you exclude the marketplace, then we're going to get a bit more realistic from Digikey. You know, like some obscure Honeywell jobby. Okay, you can understand, but 80 mega. Oh, that's great. That's gold. Look at this. Available in lead frame. Ooh, isn't that gorgeous? This is called the lead frame, because that's how chips are made, in these lead frames. And you, well, presumably they're supplying in the lead frame. Don't know why, because you want to attach it yourself or something like that. Some manufacturers might want to do that. Some weird military application to a ceramic hybrid base or something like that, perhaps. Yeah, so they supplied you with the lead frames, but this is how they come with it before they chop the leads off and everything. So there might be a, actually that's beyond that. It's got like a, that's beyond your standard lead frame. That's actually, no, some obscure mounting. That's designed to be mounted. That's really weird, isn't it? Wow. Wow. Well, look at that. Oh, that's just pornographic. This video's demonetized. Let's have a look at this. Okay, it's an SM470 1632 RISC flash microcontroller. So it's kind of, June 2009. Okay, so, it's not that old. I know you young whippersnappers think, available in extreme temperature ranges once again. Yeah, okay. But do they have like typical packages available in? A package, yeah, a CFP, okay, it's available in standard LQFP up to 150, yeah, and for the higher temperature ranges, yes, you're going to get these. So what is this T-bar package? So we can, yeah, okay, so that's LQFP. Yeah, here we go. This is called a HFQ ceramic quad flat pack with NCTB. Okay, if you've used a package like this, please leave it in the comments down below. I would love to know. Yeah, this is not just your usual lead frame that the chips come, before they slice the pins off and then bend them and stuff like that. This is, this is designed to be mounted for some weird application. So yeah, that's really funky, huh? I like that. Ceramic quad flat pack with NCTB package. Type that into Google. This is the only one that seems relevant. There you go. NTK Ceramic Co. Wow. Okay. So they're the ones who supply that, I guess. Weird. Please, if you know anything, leave it down below. Found something really obscure there. That's nice. And I know you want to know what's the most expensive logic gate. $1,500 for an AND gate. For an Intel AND gate. Oh, wow. Come on. Come on. They're taking the piss now. Once it, like, old obscure thing from 94, 96, standard microcircuit drawing, 32-bit high integration microprocessor, monolithic silicon. What? What sort of data sheet is this? What? Where's my chip? Where's my, whoa. That's a gate array. That's not a gate. It's not an AND gate. But I don't even know what the heck that is. Now, here's where your money's well spent. 30 gig differential XOR logic gate. Look at this, $770. Oh, look at this obscure bit of kit. Look at this. You're not going to put that on a regular FR4 rubbish. No siree, Bob. You want to call up your good mate Rogers. And ultra high speed mixed signal ASIC. So this is what's used in like your real high-end like Keysight scopes and stuff like that, right? If you just need an exclusive OR gate, it was low jitter, ideal for high-speed proof of concept prototyping. Wow, there you go. CML interfaces and stuff, but wow. So that is that is an XOR logic gate. So do you only get the one gate? You'll get the one XOR gate. For you, what, $700 or something, was it? Wow. But it operates at 30 gig. There you go. Fascinating. Wow. And I love the package it's in. It's just, oh yeah, it's got some gold wankery happening there. Love it. Yeah, you want that for your $770. This is 50 gig. Here you go. Broadband and or logic gate. Oh, at least in this one you might get and or. 25 gig analog bandwidth. Oh yeah, the and core. No? So you just do what? And or Boolean logic, so you can choose, can you? And there you go. Yep, you can get a military 7400, which is, of course, the 5.4 series instead of the 7.4 series. 5.4 is the military. And you can get there it is. It's basically a 7400. It's a 5.4 AC. Well, it's AC. It's that fast AC, none of that standard rubbish. So, and that's $613. Nice. But, you know, that'll be used in some military bit of kit there. I've repaired military stuff before, and they're all conformal coding. You got to scrape it all off, and then you might have to replace this one part, and you would have to replace it with the exact part. There's no just, oh yeah, we can bodge in a standard 7400. No, you know, you would, it's why, it's where all your tax dollars is going, let me tell you. Oh, this is good stuff. What's the most expensive memory? $128,000 for a dialogue semiconductor. Is that more? I think that's more than the FPGA, isn't it? I think it's more. I think we have a new record, $128,000. Zero stock, what a bummer. But that's what? A 4 megbit SPI quad flash memory from Dialogue. Come on. Oh my God, this is the ultimate piss take. The ultimate piss take. A 4 megabit SPI serial flash memory for $128,000. Come on. Come on. Adesto Technologies. Oh, please. What was the lead time on that? Come on. 52-week lead time. Thank you very much. So you pay 100. Oh, wait, do you have to pay up front? You pay 125 grand up front for your one chip. Yeah, there's no quantity discount, the bastards. $128,000 for 52 weeks lead time and wait for your chip. This is great. This is perhaps the best video I've ever done. This is fantastic. Specialized ICs. Okay, so let's go to the weird ass shit, shall we? $134 for a controller there. What do we got? Oh, only lousy 15 grand. An RF spectrometer ASIC. Wow. Pacific microchip. Who's Pacific microchip? That's an interesting. Oh, there you go. You've got one of those micro mirror things. Yeah, that's a 1080p DLP diagonal micro mirror array. But if somebody, you know, wants to get their little, their old school projector that they got out of the dumpster back and working, yeah, there you go. You can get that for like, you know, 14 grand, 15 grand. You can get your projector up and running. Personally, I'd like hunt around the dumpster for another unit and try and get a working chip out of it. But geez, anyway, here's your spectrometer ASIC. Wow, that's interesting. Processor at 5.5 gig bandwidth. It's got a variable gain amplifier, 6-bit ADC, FF based on polyphase filter, and accumulator capable of accumulating 34 seconds of frequency domain data. Wow, look. Wow, there is a real specialized bit of kit. This is absolutely fascinating. I don't know what that is designed. Is that designed to show you the heat map or something? It looks like a thermal map or something like that. But there you go. I don't even get the full data sheet. Probably have to do that NDA rubbish to get the full data sheet for your what is it, for your $9,000 part. Yeah, there's all that micro Intel Xeon. You can get a Xeon processor for $2,900, you know, if you're desperate enough. Lots of micro mirror stuff, because it's really specific stuff, and those things are actually that might have been the cost when they came out. Like, you know, who knows, right? That would have been like the very early micro mirror projector technology or whatever. And for all you volt nuts, let's go voltage reference. What is Digikey's most expensive voltage reference? What is the holy grail? It's a TL431. $704 for a TL431. This is actually the video I was working on, like Jelly Bean parts. TL431. Yeah. Once again, this has got to be like, you know, military high temperature grade wankery. It's like, it's only 2.2% accurate, you know. It's not accurate, but it's a standard 431. I think we're going to just get the generic data sheet, I'm sure. And oh no, it's in die form. Okay, I think, yeah. Okay, die. Okay, you specifically get the die instead of the package. So yeah. So if you want a bare die 431, the 431 is literally one of the cheapest Jelly Bean voltage references on the market. It is the Jelly Bean part. Spoiler alert for maybe an upcoming video, but yeah, right? But because you just want the die, and that's in your BOM, it's $704. Thank you very much for the bare die. Oh my goodness. Whereas if you go TL431, you poor bastard, if you design that into if you designed a die version into your product, you're screwed. And like the cheapest one is like 5 cents, you know, like in who's a Diotech Semiconductor. You learn a new manufacturer every day. You know, it's 5 cents on Alibaba or whatever. You get them for like a cent each or something. Yeah, good old TL431. Wow, classic. And they've got like 2 million in stock, right? Yeah, they're just such a Jelly Bean part. Anyway, there's plenty of other categories. You can go around and have a play yourself. You can go to Mouser or Farnell's or any one of your favorite suppliers. Go to Rochester. Do they actually have prices on their website? I don't know. I haven't been there for a long time. But yeah, This is just great. We found some interesting chips here, absolutely fascinating specialized bits of kit. We'll learn about new real obscure packages that they come in, and how some of these components that are designed for specialized applications like high temperature, high performance applications, space, or a couple of that were down bore wells, which are real high temperature for drilling, and you're drilling for oil or whatever and stuff like that, then yeah, like real expensive parts. So absolutely fascinating. So I'd love to know, leave it in the comments down below, what's the most expensive part you've ever spec'd in, component you've spec'd into a product. My one is like, I think it was an FPGA, and it was like $12,000 or $14,000 or something like that, which at the time it was pretty expensive for the time, but it wasn't the absolute bleeding edge. As you saw, you can pay over $100,000 for them one-off, but yeah, what's the most expensive part you designed in? Please, I'd love to know. I hope you enjoyed that video. It's just a little non sequitur, but I thought that was great. Anyway, so $128,000 was the most expensive part that we could find on Digikey here. If you got one that's more expensive, leave it in the comments down below. But if you enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up. Catch you next time.